Good morning. Thank you. Couldn't get my phone out of my hand in time for the first part of the miracle walk, but me and Toby are here walking, so we made it. Good afternoon. It's Justin Foy here with the miracle walk. A little bit late start. Had to do some work. Had to do some life. I got a couple things I want to talk about today. Number one, oh Lord, okay. So I don't know how many people watch my shows like consecutively, but a few days ago I was talking about the possibility of the correlation between Israel and the decisions the President of the United States makes, and then the correlated like natural disaster attack. And after, peace deals, negotiations happening after we supposedly bunker busted up Iran's nuclear sites, and then like a quick peace deal, and it's just shocking, right? I said God doesn't send the calamity, but he can pull back the hedge of fire in which calamity can strike, and it may be according to how people treat Jewish people in Israel. You can't deny that reality is written about in the Bible, and disciplining those you love first. But it's like I said, watch for the next 7 days. Would there be some sort of hurricane or natural disaster that occurs? Well, I'm in Central Texas, and it has been a monsoon here for the past 5 days. So backdate that, then backdate it from the ceasefire. It's a pretty close correlation when you got that camp that, now, it'll be close to 100 people affected by it. And it's a tough one because it brings back all the questions. Why would God allow evil? For me, it's not an argument. It's not even a problem. There is evil, right? It is here. The fallen ones fell way before we did, and we joined them. Eve was deceived, and Adam chose it. So we're fallen. It's not when and if, why, when, and if. No, it is. We live in a fallen world. The entire reality moans and groans for the revealing of the sons of man, for the rapture, for the glorified body, for the coming of Jesus Christ. There is not kingdom now. It is not amillennialism. It's not preterism. It is futuristic. There are still things who was, who is, and is to come. There are still things in this linear aspect of it all that need to be accomplished. Outside of time, it's already done. Christ was slain before the foundations of the world. Outside of time is different, but inside of this reality, there are still things yet to be. And it is fallen, and to some degree ruled by the dragon. So what are you surprised? Why is it always the good people? Why is it always children and disabled and elderly and the weak? Man, do you ever consider that might be his mercy? I know it's hard. But mercy may be taking those home early. That could be God's mercy. And if you're able to swallow it, I believe that's the answer. It's better to be home where you with the Lord, and I think it was like a Christian camp where 40, 50 kids are all gone. It's going to affect families and it's going to hurt. I don't know, maybe the one solace someone can understand from those type of things is those children are before the age of accountability and are now in the presence of Jesus Christ forever and ever and ever. So anyway, first what I wanted to first mention. Look, then you got this morning, I subscribe to Tim Pool, not to always watch his stuff, but to monitor it, see what they're talking about and why and things. Full on now, the FBI is saying there is no and was no Epstein list. These people are all liars, all corrupt. Just a month ago or so, maybe 2 months, Pam Bondi went on Fox News and said, yeah, I have it already sitting here on my desk. And we're going to release part 1, then part 2. And then they both did it. They were empty. So she lied. Liar. Liar, liar, liar. I didn't vote. If I did vote, I would have voted for Trump. But I haven't voted now in a long time because of the feeling of just like this left-right paradigm and how maybe it's all rigged and faked. So I don't really like it, no matter who it is. But I definitely didn't do a lot of Trump bashing, just some tiny little bits here and there, like, but still like, okay, yeah, God spared him, you know, this and that. And God's plan, he's going to achieve it and use people like Donald Trump. He has used Nebuchadnezzar. He's used Cyrus. He's used whoever, Pharaoh. He can use whoever he wants. And if God's going to use somebody, it don't matter what you think of him. So, but now, it's a lie. It's all a lie. We're not going to release shit. No promises kept. You know, if anything, the only promise kept is ICE, deportations, concentration camps, and walls. Which, even though I agree those things should be built, I'm almost wondering, are they building them just for the eventual purpose of locking anyone and everyone up, you know, post-rapture? Probably. So I think MAGA is done. I'm totally off. They lied. They are not going to release anything Epstein. They lied. And then the big beautiful bill, if you look at it, see, big beautiful bill, total lie. What it? You gotta sign it before you can read it. Jam it all in there. That's how the government does things. We just gotta play ball. If you want one of your things in there, gotta jam it in. Gotta sign it and vote for it before you can read it. Now, this is asinine. Pure evil. Everything should be line itemed and voted on individually. I don't care how long it takes. This is where you foil corruption. No. You gotta sign it before you can read it. Same shit they yelled about on the left doing it. Nancy Pelosi has said that a million times. And now they just did the same thing. I know Elon is mad because, hey, no more government funding of this EV car crap. Okay, whatever. He's going to lose billions. But what he's also brought attention to is the fact that there is no regulation on AI for like 5 years or something. And he just wrote a blank check to Elon's enemies, Sam Altman and you know, the other guys, I don't want to start naming names because I don't want to get the name wrong. That's the only reason. Larry Ellison, Palantir, Google, they own it now. He didn't go with Elon. He went with Google. It's evil. It's just a different hand shaking the same hand of the devil, picking sides. That's who the left would have gone with too. That's why they hated Elon. Massive wild card. I don't see him as being, I mean, maybe after the rapture, you know, he could become the Antichrist or the false prophet or something. Maybe. But right now, he's kind of, maybe they all are. I don't know. Point is, lies, lies, lies. Now they're even lying to our face. There never was an Epstein file. Yep, all Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, all these guys who were on Fox News and different podcasts talking about, we're going to expose it. Oh, we're going in. This is it. MAGA, vote Trump. Second they get in power, the second they have what they wanted, close the books. There's nothing to see. F you. So, it's not surprising, okay? I mean, I'm angry, but it's not surprising. What did we say from the beginning of this episode? It's a fallen world. So, I expect there to be a major push to the peace treaty and the Abraham Accords. And you may see the bizarre correlations every time they talk about it and sign paperwork with bizarre natural disasters in America. Do you understand me on that correlation? For deeper research Bill Koenig. He has a good book on it. That's the guy I know about it. And others have done it. Tell me what you think about it. I'd like to talk about that issue further because it's complicated and I want to make sure it's dispensationally true. And can we see it through the lens with Jesus goggles on? Tell me what you think. I'll talk with you soon and check in. Bye.